Increasingly, within the manufacturing sector, there are multiple buyers for every company on the market. If you, like so many other smart manufacturers, are seeking to accelerate the growth process through acquisition, consider these top 5 ways to beat the competition when buying a manufacturing company. Right now, manufacturers have choices, and unless you do the following, they might be choosing someone other than you. Number 1, ability to close the deal. Demonstrate your financial ability to close the deal and willingness to do it quickly without unneeded delays. Buyers are often reluctant to demonstrate their financial ability to close a transaction, thinking that their net worth might give the broker or the seller ammunition to ask for a higher price. The truth is that your net worth does not change the value of the seller's business. It is what it is. Your lack of transparency, however, may leave doubt in the seller's mind that you can really close the transaction. He may opt for your competitor who was more forthcoming with the how and when of closing the deal when buying a manufacturing company. Number 2, the seller's role. Be clear on what the seller's role will be after the deal is closed. Most are selling because they are of retirement age. They will need and want some needed downtime. While a transitional period is normal, it's inappropriate for an acquiring company to request that the seller jump through hoops to help them build the business they just bought. If the seller wanted to spend that much time breaking into new markets, he would have done it himself and received the benefit of increased growth and a much higher sale price. Keep your post-closing work requirements for the seller reasonable. Number 3, be transparent. Display your industry knowledge and your plan for growing the company. The reasons for this are twofold. First, most sellers want to know that the company they spent a lifetime building will survive them and not be buried by some whippersnapper that doesn't know his ass from his elbow. Second, if there's any seller financing involved, the seller's ability to actually collect his money will be connected to how well you do with the business. If you have skills, you'll be better positioned against the competition if the seller accurately understands what they are. Number 4, be respectful. When buying a manufacturing company, treat the seller's employees and professional advisors with respect. Many manufacturers have had their teams in place for decades. A rude moment with a corporate accountant or key employee can be enough to blow the deal when there's competition. You'll be able to replace those you don't like when the deal is done, but you have to actually get the deal first. Number 5, sweeten the deal. Add a commission for new business gained from existing customers. This is one of my favorite strategies. If the acquiring company has a lot more production capability than the selling company, it's likely that they'll be able to get more work from the existing customers. If you're in a tight competition with other buyers, offer the seller a percentage of all new work you're able to get from his customers for a defined period of time. If the seller operates in a 15,000 square foot facility and you're in 60,000 with much more modern equipment, this will appeal to him. It might also be the last nail that closes the coffin of your competitor. You're a manufacturing expert seeking to expand through acquisition. We're experts at helping manufacturers find appropriate acquisitions to accelerate the growth process. Let's work together. Click on the link and fill out our buyer form to be the first to know when we have something that fits your criteria.